Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this opportunity, I'd like to answer all of the question from my examination from microeconomy 2. Okay, for the number one, we know the FC. FC is 400. VC is for Q and plus 0.5 Q2, and for the TC 400 plus 40 Q and 0.5 Q quadrat, and for the TR we know that 520 Q minus 3.5 Q. Okay, we need to find the TR minus TC 502 Q into 5 Q minus 400 40 Q and minus 5 Q quadrat. Action 0 0 400 Q is become 60, and maximum profit for this one 80. Yeah, this from this one, yeah. 4 times 6 quadrat minus 400. This one become 17,200. This for number. Okay, let we continue to B. Number B, yeah. Wait a minute. B. FC is 500 and VC is 2Q 0.5 Q quadrat. P is 5 minus Q yeah. TC is 500 plus 2Q plus 0.5 Q quadrat. TR is 550 minus Q. So the P is 50Q minus Q quadrat 2 and 500 minus 2Q 0.5 Q quadrat. So next is become 48Q minus 1.5 Q quadrat 500. The B action become 0 and the H minus 3Q. Q is 16. Now if we calculate maximum profit for this one, okay, so it become minus 116. Okay, let me continue to the number C. TC is 100 plus Q quadrat. Q is 80 to 2P, and 2P is 80 minus Q. P become 40.5 Q, yeah. TR become 40Q and 0.5 Q quadrat. And now P is TR minus TC.
become 40q 0.5q quadrat minus 100 and q quadrat. This one become p if become 40q and minus 1.5q minus 100. So if p action sama dengan 0 equal to 0, it's become 40 minus 3q and 3q become q become 13 and 3 and 3 more. So if maximum profit for q 13 3 times minus 1.5 13 3 quadrat minus 100 it's become 166 point 666 nh. This is my answer. And now my answer for D. Okay. D. FC is 4, VC is 1.5, Q is 5 minus 1.5, P so become P is 2.5 minus 0 Q 1.50. So TC become 4 plus 1.5, TR become 2.5 Q minus 1 or 0.5 Q quadrat. So T is TR minus TC. So 2.5 Q minus 0.5 Q quadrat minus 14 or 1.5 4 minus 1.5. So it become 2.5 Q minus 1.5 Q quadrat minus 5.5. So if P is 0 equal to 0, it's become Q is 2.5. So maximum profit for this one, it's become 2.5 times 2.5, 0.5 kurung 2.5 kuadrat minus 5.5. So it's become minus 2.375 is my answer for.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is externality? Externality is the impact of action of person or parties of or a party to the welfare or condition of another person or party. If the impact is detrimental, then it's called it negative externality. Conversely, if the impact is beneficial, it is called a positive externality. Externality are cost or benefit that arise due to some activity or transaction that imposed on other parties outside the activity or transaction, sometimes referred to as spill or environmental effect. Externalities arise because the consumption or production action of one party have an influence on another party for which no compensation has been received by the affected parties. Okay, now I will explain about the positive externality. Positive externality is when the impact of an action against others who do not provide favorable compensation. The community will feel an externality or positive impact from the existence of an activity, production, or consumption if the quantity of goods and services is very small compared to the need of the community. And now negative externality is when it affects other people who do not receive compensation are detrimental. Externalities relate to the environment such as water, air pollution, noise, all of affect the satisfaction of others. The community will feel an externality or negative impact from consumption and production activities if the quantity of production or consumption and production activities if the quantity of production or consumption of goods and services result in abundance of losses, or the consumption of goods and services result in abundance of losses and difficulties, harmful spillover for the community. Externalities can occur because economic again influence the activities of other economic again without being reflected in the market transaction. Now we'll explain about the public goods. Public goods are often called social good or collective good. Collective good are goods that are freely consumed. The use of those goods or services by one person does not at all reduce to opportunities for others to participate in the enjoyment of the goods, which are affected in consumption and inseparable benefits. I mean. That's all my explanation about externality, positive externality, negative externality, and public goods. And now I will explain about the curve.
And now we talk about the curve between externality, negative and positive externality. Now positive externality. We draw the curve firstly, and we have this one, and we have things we're gonna have MBP and MSB, this one, and I think this one gonna Q and P, yeah, and the second P1 become this one, P1 price, and now quantity too. Nah, this is about positive externality. This is the dead weight loss. Dead weight loss if jika kita tidak mengeluarkan kebijakan melakukan kebijakan yang seharusnya gitu. Ini dead weight lossnya DWL. This one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. And now we talk about the negative externality. Yeah, this one. The curve is like this one, and the curve is like this one, and this is for the first P, and Q quantity, and this become price 1 and quantity 1. This is the dead weight loss. Jadi ini DWL-nya apabila kita melakukan kebijakan yang salah gitu. Apabila kita melakukan kebijakan yang salah, dead weight loss. Okay, that's all for me. Thanks for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.